You're sitting there scrolling again instead of doing the one thing you promised yourself you'd fix. And every second you stay comfortable is another second your life quietly stops moving forward. That break you think you're taking is actually where your progress goes to die. Your comfort is not helping you. It is killing you slowly. That sounds dramatic. Good, because you've been calling decay relaxation for too long. You're lying in bed right now, or sitting in the same place you always waste your time, convincing yourself you needed a break. But nothing in your life is breaking. It's just quietly getting smaller. And you already feel it. You just don't want to name it. You hit snooze. You delay workouts. You escape into your phone the second things feel uncomfortable. You call it self-care. You call it rest. You call it balance. But let's be honest. It's avoidance. You are not recovering from life. You are hiding from it. And every time you choose comfort over action, you train yourself to become weaker without noticing it. Your discipline fades. Your focus collapses. Your ambition gets quieter. Until one day, you stop expecting more from yourself at all, and you convince yourself that's normal. That's the part you don't want to admit, that you are not stuck in life. You are settled into it. Here's the truth your brain doesn't want to hear. The human mind is wired for energy conservation. It will always choose the easiest path unless you force structure on it. That's not opinion. That's biology. And comfort feels safe because it removes immediate pain. But it creates long-term weakness. Right now, there is a gap between who you are and who you could be. And that gap is not talent, not opportunity, not luck. It is tolerance. What you are willing to accept from yourself every single day. And right now, you are accepting too little from yourself. That is why your life feels heavy even when nothing is technically wrong. Because deep down, you know you are not pushing yourself at all. You tell yourself you're just taking a break. One more episode, one more scroll, one more lazy morning. But look at the pattern. It never stays one. It becomes your default state. You sit down for comfort and wake up hours later wondering where your day went. Comfort doesn't explode your life. It erases it quietly while you smile at it. Action. Today, cut one comfort habit immediately after watching this. No replacement, no delay. Just removal. So the question is, are you resting or are you disappearing slowly? Every time you avoid discomfort, your brain learns a rule. We don't do hard things. And it obeys. That's how habits form. Repetition without resistance. You are literally training your nervous system to avoid effort. You are not lazy by nature. You are trained by repetition. Action. Do one hard thing today before you allow any comfort, not after. Before. So the question is, what are you training right now? Strength or avoidance? You don't rest with intention. You escape with distraction, phone, videos, noise, endless stimulation. Because silence forces you to face your life, and that's what you avoid. If you cannot sit alone with your thoughts, you are not free. You are dependent. Action. Today, sit for 10 minutes with no stimulation, no phone, no distraction, just awareness. So the question is, are you relaxing or running from yourself? You think your actions don't matter that much. One skipped workout, one lazy day, one wasted night. But identity is built in accumulation, not moments. Each repetition tells your brain who you are becoming, and comfort repeats faster than discipline ever will. You are not becoming who you want. You are becoming what you repeat. Action. Pick one identity you want, disciplined, focused, strong, and perform one action today that proves it. So the question is, who are you actually becoming right now? I know this is uncomfortable. I know part of you wants to push this away and say, it's not that serious. But another part of you already knows it is. Because you've felt it. That quiet frustration, that sense that you could be doing more, but you're not. And it's not because you don't care. It's because comfort feels easier than change. But that is exactly why most people stay stuck. Because they confuse emotional safety with real progress. And they stay there for years. Every promise you break to yourself leaves a trace. I'll start tomorrow. I'll fix it later. I'll change next week. At first, you feel a little guilt. Then nothing. That's the dangerous part. When self-betrayal stops hurting, you stop caring. The moment you stop respecting your own word is the moment your life stops responding to you. Action. Keep one promise to yourself today. no matter how small, and treat it as non-negotiable. So the question is, do you still trust yourself? Look at your routine, same places, same habits, same stimulation, nothing new, nothing challenging, nothing demanding. And slowly, your world gets smaller without you noticing. Not because life changed, because you stopped expanding it. A life lived in comfort will always shrink until discomfort feels impossible. Action. Do one unfamiliar thing today, something that breaks your routine completely. So the question is, are you expanding or shrinking? You think success should feel smooth, easy, comfortable, but every meaningful life is built through resistance. Discipline feels heavy at first. Growth feels uncomfortable. Progress feels like friction. That's the price. If everything in your life feels easy, you are not growing. You are stagnating. Action. Choose one difficult task today and complete it without escape. So the question is, are you chasing comfort or building strength? Stop thinking like someone trying to fix their life. Start thinking like someone deciding who they are. Because right now, you are standing between two versions of yourself. One chooses comfort, one chooses control, one avoids pain, one uses it. Now picture this clearly. You wake up early, not forced, chosen. Your mind is clear, your body is alert. You move through your day with intention instead of reaction. No scrolling spiral, no wasted hours, no regret at night. Just progress, quiet, consistent, real. That version of you is not imaginary. It is just buried under your current habits. And every choice today either digs him out or buries him deeper. Today is not about motivation, it is about interruption. Pick one comfort habit, one, and cut it immediately after this video. No delay, no excuses, no negotiation. Not because it will change your entire life today, but because it proves you are still in control. Comfort doesn't destroy you in one moment. It destroys you in every moment you refuse to leave it. And once you see that clearly, you won't be able to unsee it. Not because someone forced you to change, but because you finally realized you were the one keeping yourself comfortable and small.